Hello, my name's Deacon Jay, and I came in today to see Dr. Petrie to help me with the pains that I have been living with for years. My upper neck is in such agony it keeps me awake and I can't sleep. The vertebrae are not properly aligned, and my left shoulder has been in such pain. I've had 2 surgeries, and after 2 surgeries I can hardly lift it. This is about the best that I can manage.
What's the level of pain in there, AJ?
When I elevate it to here, it's about a 5. When I come up to here and go more, it's a 10.
10. Hey, how about your neck? What's the level of pain in your neck?
So my neck constantly hurts, so it's hard to rate it, but when it aches and it's so bad, it takes away my ability to even function as far as thinking. It creates such amount of pain, it's so stiff that I can't even read simple documents or anything that involves any type of paperwork. I can't keep my neck down. It's hard to turn my neck when I drive. And I've been through chiropractic care, physical therapy, and it relieves it, but it doesn't fix it. So Dr. Petrie told me that stem cells might be the way to go because it has some kind of curing abilities that's not available through just basic chiropractic and physical therapy.
Hey, Ray, how long have you been dealing with the neck and the shoulder pain?
I was born with 2 vertebrae fused, and then I would say sometime in my days in construction, probably in the 80s, it's grown to the point where I can't function.
Okay, so since the 80s, your neck and shoulder have been giving you problems?
Oh yeah. I don't recall the surgery dates, but my shoulder really got bad when I was about 15 or so years ago. In FedEx Ground, I had a contract, and picking up packages and moving them all day long. It created a problem that exists today.
We're going to be doing allograft injections utilizing umbilical cord tissue to the neck and to the left shoulder. Deacon, can you tell us what brought you into our office?
Yes, I've been struggling with a huge amount of ailments, especially my neck and my left shoulder. It was very debilitating. It was extremely painful. It was at sometimes completely eliminating my ability to do anything throughout the course of a day.
So when you came in to see us, we did an evaluation which included x-rays, and it determined that there was a lot of arthritis you had both in your neck and your left shoulder.
Yeah, that's correct.
What we did was a allographic injection to the neck and the shoulder which contained stem cells, and this was done in August of 2019,
Yeah.
approximately 7 weeks ago. Can you tell us what kind of effect that had for you?
So within about 4 weeks' time, I noticed a complete turnaround in my energy level. I was able to sustain a partial day, which I could not have done in the past before the stem cells. In other words, I could only work sometimes as little as 2 hours. At best I could do maybe 6, but then I would be down for days after that. After the injections, I've been able to continue and grow with my increased energy level due to the decrease in the pain I was experiencing, and carry out almost now 4 weeks of some type of continual activity.
You had told me that your pain was so bad that halfway through the day often you would have to sleep for several hours because you were physically exhausted.
Actually, it was worse than ever. Yes, for the majority of the time on an average, yes. I could never make an 8-hour day. There were times I would get up and then just have to go right back down again. There were other times I could go out for a few hours. And the pain was so intense that I would get confused and couldn't think of what I was doing, and whatever I was trying to accomplish, I was making it worse.
So after we did the therapy, the injections, how long was it before you started to notice some improvement?
I'd like to say it was instant, but it wasn't. But within 4 weeks, it was all of a sudden I could elevate my arm a little bit further, and then I had more movement in my neck. I could turn driving a car from left to right when I couldn't do that before, and I could keep my head down, which I couldn't do. And at that time, it was extremely difficult to do anything, even pay bills, because keeping my neck down, the pain was so intense at times I couldn't write my own name.
You had some significant limitation of your left shoulder,
Yeah.
like you couldn't even elevate it that much.
Yeah.
Can you show us
Yeah.
how much motion you have in that shoulder now?
Yeah, so when I first came in, it would hurt just to do this, and I couldn't get it up. Now I can go up to here, and now it's a little painful, but I could never reach this on a regular basis at that speed. It was impossible to go like this. I couldn't do it before.
One of the things you had mentioned was within like 4 to 6 weeks, you were able to start working with your son. And what kind of work were you doing at that point?
Yeah, so what had happened was in my church, I needed some steel pipe. And my nephew's a plumber. He sent me to a job he was on, and there was plenty of pipe in this old basement, and there was some steam boilers. So with my son together, we were able to pull out 4 boilers in a weekend and put one in his basement, mainly due to because we rented a stair climber unit. But we did that, and I could never have done that before I had these treatments. There was no way possible.
The injections that we did, would you say that was it painful in any way? Did you have any discomfort?
Compared to the pain and discomfort I live in, that was nothing. But yeah, no, there was a pinch. And when I left here, I didn't feel anything positive or negative. It was just no different than getting a regular shot for, say, the flu.
How much percentage-wise of improvement you say you've achieved within this 7 to 8 week period?
Well, overall, in my own personal way of being, I'm just like, I would like to say 100%. And then that's not possible, I'm 64. But from where I was to where I am now, it's nothing short for me of a miracle, because I couldn't do anything. And now life seems to have the ability to be a reality more than just a dream.
Is this something that you would recommend for other people?
Oh, absolutely.